every seed I sow, God brings back to me. If for no other thing, he keeps my mind sane. Because if you were dealing with what I got to deal with on a day-to-day basis, some of you would be crazier than you are right now. But I still sleep. I still lay down at night and I do sleep. I sleep well. I don't need but about 4 hours, but I do pretty good. Because I'm a thinker. And thinkers don't sleep until the thought becomes a manifested reality. Now, I'm sharing this with you, not for you to feel sorry for me, because I promise you I'm more well off than most of you, because I know the power of a seed. I know how to get out of my hand quickly what's not my harvest. Do y'all hear me? I know how to get out of my hand quickly what is not my harvest. Because if it ain't hundreds of thousands, that ain't my harvest. Because I've sown seeds. I have sown seeds that demand, I'm already in my lesson, great harvest in my life. Because I'm working to make things happen. Because sometimes y'all look at the preacher and say, oh, he got plenty. He got plenty. I do, of faith. And I walk by faith. I'm not broke, and I don't have a broke mentality. And I live like I got guaranteed funds somewhere. I live like I've got guaranteed flow of money somewhere where I can just run and pick it, take it out. That's my level of faith. But I take care of God's business first. Because I help take care of the house of God, God, look how some of y'all are looking. God has an obligation to take care of mine. Just sitting around in worship, want somebody to feel sorry for your little situation. We squashing that right now. But I ain't got it. I need somebody to help me. No, what you need to do is you need to find what it is that God is requiring of you. Let me help you. I'm already teaching. 3 things that the Lord said to me as I was convalescing this past week, and it was really building me up. He said, I don't ask you what you want to have. I ask you, what do you have? Because this is what he said. Moses, what's in your hand? He said, widow woman, what's in your house? And then he asked David, what's in your bag? Because all 3 of them needed a miracle, but it required a seed. David needed to kill Goliath. And instead of standing there, all God says is, what have you been working with? All I got is these smooth stones. Then put your hand in the bag and pull out one. That stone was a seed. Moses needed to get the children of Israel across the Red Sea. The Israelites are stuck. And God says, Sabrina, what do you have in your hand, Moses? My rod. Well, stretch it forth. Widow woman says, they're getting ready to come and take my kids and put them into bondage. And God says, what do you have in your house? All I have are a few vessels. Then go borrow as many as you can get. Bring them in the house. And the oil won't stop until you run out of vessels. If your faith at this moment in your life is not reckless in the sight of people, then you really haven't begun to tap into what God wants to do. A seed is needful for the door you need to be open. Light, gas, water, all of these things are things that you're going to always have to deal with. Mortgage, rent, lease, whatever it is you're in, you're going to have to pay it every month. What you need to ensure is that you keep a seed. Because God never discusses harvest with anybody without there first being a seed requirement. Guess if I were a selfish man, Paula, if I were selfish, I could really have a lot of money. Because I make a lot of money. Money flows through me. But what I see, Tracy, is not money coming to me. What I see is where God wants me, money flowing out of me. So as long as I keep seeing myself as a conduit for money to flow out of me, God has said to me, you'll never be broke. Because it's going to always flow out of me. Because I'm not the end of the money. I'm the beginning. I wish there was somebody in this room who could grab this. The reason you can't seem to get nothing is because you are the end of the money. Time you get it, you're thinking about what I need to do. But when you become the beginning of the money, God's got to always let it flow through you, because then you become the blessor. Somebody else's life. This is what God said to me. He said, my people are struggling because they don't know the value of a seed.